Hello, this is Starry Ari's ASMR. I am Ari, and today I wanted to show you a little DIY Valentine's Day craft that I'm going to do. And I like to do this every year, and it is so simple I don't even know if you can really call it a craft, but it's something I like to do around themed holidays like Valentine's Day or St. Patrick's Day or 4th of July, things like that. I like to have decorative coasters, and some holidays like Halloween and Christmas, I've seen cute holiday themed coasters for those. But these other holidays, what I like to do is scope the stores after the holiday each year and find discounted paper plates for next year. So these ones I found at, I think it was the Dollar General, maybe, after Valentine's Day last year, and they were on sale, and I picked them up, and they have been in their plastic wrap stored in our miscellaneous decoration tote for this year. And what I like to do is cut these out and make our own little disposable coasters. So I have already done that just to kind of show you what I mean. So this is this plate here. It's just a baby pink background with a big red heart in the middle. And then this plate is a white background with a bunch of cute red and pink and purple hearts. And that is what this one looks like. And these are just a really simple little cheesy decorative touch that I like to do. They're great if you're doing a Valentine's Day party or you're having a lot of friends over. You can just pull these out and use them as disposable coasters. But what I am going to do, so I'm going to cut these out into these little coaster shapes. And then I have these really cheap coasters that we have had forever. I think we got them from the Dollar Tree originally, so they were very, very cheap. And I like to put double-sided sticky tape on the coasters and then stick whatever decorative paper plate I've chosen and cut out. I like to stick it on there, ultimately so that I can have these as our coffee table coasters during the holiday. So this is just such a simple little cheesy thing, but I think that it's cute, and this way I can kind of change it up every year depending on which decorative plates I can find for a discount. So I'm going to start by cutting out the shapes, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these square coasters. So what I think I'm going to do is use these hearts for my hard coasters. I think I'll tape them on here, and then I might cut this one out to have as just extra disposable coasters. So I have my scissors here, and what I'm going to start by doing is just cutting out the main middle part of the plate, and that makes it just a little bit easier to work with. I just did a very rough cutout of this one. And the next thing I'm going to do, I think there's probably an easier way to do this, but because the heart is just barely bigger than the actual coaster, you can see that I had to do kind of like beveled edges on this. So the easiest way for me to do that is to line up one edge of the heart and cut these sides. And then I will move this over, line up this one, and then cut those sides, and then we get this kind of beveled corner. I think I could probably just trace this with like a pen, and that would be easier, but I don't know. This is what we're doing. So now I'm just kind of lining it up right on the edge of the heart on this side. Trying to make it nice and straight. And then I do actually have more of a curved edge on this side than on this one. Honestly, I think I'm okay with that. These aren't meant to be perfect. I just think it's like a cute little thing that I can do. So now I am going to do that for the rest of these plates. This is honestly probably just a really wasteful craft, but I think it's cute and it's like so simple. And like you could just use these as actual paper plates, but what I've done in the past is found matching plates, like matching decorative plates, and one is like the larger dinner plate size and then one is a smaller like dessert size. And so I was able to cut out the smaller one so that we also had matching disposable coasters, and it just looked really cute. Think that I have enough. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I these hearts to do our coasters. So I think I'm going to save these other 2 plates. I can use them to put some food out on like little cookies or something. Okay, so now I'm going to just do the same process with this heart. So I'm just lining it up on this side. And then I'm going to slide this over just barely and get this side of the heart. Here we go. Do you think some of these I accidentally cut too narrow on the sides? Okay. And honestly, if you had better cutting skills than I do, you could cut out just the heart and use that as a coaster, but I like this size a little bit better. And I don't trust my cutting capabilities. And they are by no means perfect at all. Okay, so now that I have these cut out, I think that I'm going to use these ones on my coasters. And they're not going to be perfect. I think some of them you're going to be able to see the pattern underneath. I'm going to be okay with that. I think that they're still going to look somewhat cute. So I have this double-sided sticky tape that I'm now just going to put around the edges of the coaster. And now I'm just going to place this one right on top and press that down around the edges. And here is our first coaster. Now, if you were smarter at doing this and actually did a full trace, you wouldn't get these corners peeking out. Again, this is just for me and my husband and our friends, so I don't think any of them are going to judge me for my little DIY coasters. And let's just grab one. I'm going to kind of line it up and just press around the edges of that tape. And one more piece for this one. Oh my gosh, this tape does not want to tear off easily. And then I'm going to take a card, just line it up, and place it down. My dog is very noisily cleaning herself in the background. I hope that it either does not come through or that I can easily edit it out. really press that down. And there we have it. We have our full stack of coffee table coasters. And the corners aren't perfect. They don't look the best. But I think that they are festive and cute. And I haven't decided yet if I want to cut up the rest of these plates as little disposable coasters or leave them and use them as actual plates. But I think for today I'm just gonna leave it at these. I like to do this, and ultimately I think these are just really simple, and it's just like such a silly, cheesy little thing. Doesn't look the best, but I think that it helps like spruce up our coffee table just a little bit. It just brings a little bit of the holiday theme to the house. So I hope that you enjoyed watching me do this craft. I don't know that I can say that you learned something, because again, I think that I could do this in much, much better ways, and it is a little bit wasteful, but you know. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful